What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of the Heroes Chronicles series. This is Warlords of the Wasteland. After losing most of his horde to a wizard's trap, Tarnum searches for allies in a valley where Yarg's descendants settled long ago. Do not let Tarnum fall into enemy hands. All heroes are limited to level 28. Tarnum and all of his skills, spells, and experience will transfer to the next scenario. Keep in mind that also means that none of his generals will do the same. So, that being said, we're going to go and we're going to up the difficulty to maybe... I'll stay on this one for now. And in the future, maybe we'll move beyond the Rook difficulty to the Queen, and we'll see, like, in maybe the next Heroes Chronicles game. So, in true Barbarian fashion, we have a choice between offense and defense. We're going with offense, of course. And let's enjoy the little cutscene here.
Years of oppression, the loss of everyone he loved, and an unexpected betrayal brought Tarnum to this dark point where his rage conquered reason. He decided the only way he and his people would ever be safe was to execute every living spellcaster in the world, and anyone who didn't join him was his enemy.
Oh, and his enemies will be many. For now, the Wizard Kings are regrouping, preparing for your next attack. Perhaps you can rebuild your forces from the descendants of Yarg himself, rumored to dwell in this very valley. That would make a grand army indeed. So you send your advisors out to the surrounding towns to recruit a new horde to replace the one that died in the Wall Peaks. Sweet. Alright, boys, Gurns and Tyraxor, you guys have done me well so far. Let's see if you will continue to do so. There are a lot of peasants over here, and we will probably have to meet up with them and befriend them and all sorts of stuff. It's fine. Alright, so, that being said... I'm doing it backwards too, so that's awkward. One minuto más, por favor. Alright, there we go. There we go. I can never remember. The wolves are the second tier units, right? And the axe throwers are the third tier units. I believe that is how it works. We can go, we can tag this up, and it will be glorious and sweet, sweet, nice style. But there's still a whole bunch of stuff that we can't do. However, we can drop into the town, and we get ourselves the Orc Tower, because, of course, we love ranged units. And we have every right to love the ranged units of Doom. So we shall do so. And it shall be nice and glorious and stuff. Alright, we have a few options available. I think our first and only option, really, is to go and do battle with a group of peasants. The group of peasants blocks the path before you. But when they recognize who you are, they try to get out of your way. When you ask them to join your cause, they shake their heads. The wizards would punish us if we helped you. Besides, we hear you'll be dead soon. And then, where would we be? You can't believe it. Yarg's own blood is siding with the spellcasters. Sensing that they would join the wizards if commanded, do you think it's best to eliminate this threat now? Ooh, we are all bloodlusty and excitable. I like it. Alright, well, let's start combat. We can wait it out. Let them waddle on toward us. I guess we can, yeah, murder them pretty well. I think they actually have negative health. If you look at them harshly, they crumble. It's a real problem. We don't really want them as the backbone of our group, so I guess it's fine, but still. I don't think we're going to do that fight just yet. Soon. Oh, you want to join me? I like that. I like that a lot. Please, one of the peasants shouts. This is all we have. Please don't take our mill. We don't want to take it. Join us. Fight off the wizards, and you won't have to fear anyone ever again. But the peasants shake their heads. Their spokesman says, You don't understand what they would do to us. We can't join you, and we can't surrender. You clench your hand around your sword. What's wrong with these people? They've been slaves for so long that they've forgotten how to fight? Well, they're going to learn real quick. You don't mess with Tarnum and his army, or his horde, or whatever you want to call it. It's probably fine. It's not really. It's bad. Yep. So what do they each have? 1 hit point? Yeah, they have 1 stat across the board. With the speed of 3. That's rough. That's real rough. Alright, well, we stole their mill because we are just horrible, horrible people. And we feel pretty good about that, or not. I mean, it's possible that we don't feel good about that, but it's also possible that we do. So, you know, that. A bunch of tired, ragged-looking miners step from the caves. You see the picks and shovels in their hands, held like weapons. Their leader steps to the front. "We can't let you have this mine," he says. "Please go away. We don't want to fight you, but the wizards will punish us if we join you." "Does anyone in this valley have true barbarian blood?" you shout to the skies before you attack. Oh my, that's a bit more than I was anticipating, but it's fine, probably. We have some magic arrows we can use. We do have that, we do. Oh, look at you with the high morale. You saw your friends get killed. Now you're like, yay, I don't owe Shelly money anymore. Alright, well, since Shelly is not owed any more money, let's go ahead and blast you. We'll wait it out. It could take it. Man, he is super high on himself, isn't he? Any dough. Alright, well, we can annihilate those, and then we can back away. And we can come forward. And we can do a little bit of murdering. And that's all the murdering we need to do. Alright, so that's not bad. We killed 100, we lost 0. Pretty much the ideal situation here. The ideal sitch. You come across an old wagon left by a trader who didn't quite make it to safe terrain. We got a bunch of gems for it. Cool. Alright, there's a throng of peasants. That sounds awful. Let's go kill them. Not long after your army burns an abandoned village to the ground, you discover a group of refugees attempting to hide in the wilderness. Like the others, they're probably trying to avoid you so they can join their wizard masters later. Nice try, you say. No traitor escapes King Tarnum! Oh no! It's fine. It is fine, probably. Alright, goodbye, the 30 of you. We shall defend. We're going to end up having to wait at maybe the next point. Then we should be able to launch our attack and then still retreat, theoretically. That way we guarantee that there is no hard feelings. Alright, and then we'll wait on the next one. Oh, look at us with high morale and doing stuff. That's fine. I can dig that. Alright, so we'll annihilate them in the next turn right here. Alright, you sir are dead. You sir are dead. And, oh, that's right, I forgot to wait. Well, all that, and then I still messed it up. It astounds me that I have ever beaten any of these games when I do silly, simple little mistakes like that, but it's probably okay. So 180, yeah, I got antsy, I got jumpy. I didn't want to wait, so I didn't, and, well, as you see, it cost me at least 1 unit there. Which could, in turn, down the road, cost me infinitely large amounts more. There's no way to be sure. There's no way to be sure. A horde of peasants. Well, you have one guy. How much is a horde, really? Probably more than I can handle right now. Alright, well, that being said, we're going to return with good old Gurns here to the town. We're going to end the turn and Gurn. That's right, we're going to turn and Gurn, baby. Turn and Gurn. Yeah, the wolf pen, why not? Alrighty, it is done. And I suppose we can come down here. They want to run from me. Well, that is simply unacceptable. We say no to you. It is not okay. Mostly because you're dead and you're also dead, but you know, other reasons too. Alright, Gurns, give me something, buddy. Give me something. That was not what I wanted. My mouse is too sensitive again. I didn't turn it down before I started. Shameth upon me. I feel shame. Your men have tracked this group of peasants through the rough countryside, and now they're trapped. Nowhere to go. And as you talk to them, you realize why they ran. They're trying to avoid you because they refuse to join your forces. Perhaps they were fleeing to join the wizards. You can't let that happen. All the 88 of you think you're going to join some wizards? You fools. Prepare your... it's fine. I said prepare to meet your end, but they just died so quickly. There really was no preparation needed. H or otherwise. Alright, well... we have some magic. We might as well use some of it. Let's do a lightning bolt onto you. Then we will wait. I was going to wait spam, but I don't really have to wait spam. I can just wait and then do murder. And then do more murder, and then that's pretty much it. I didn't know exactly how strong the trolls were, so I didn't want to risk too much, but yeah, they're not that strong. So we're okay. You rally your troops around this flag, renewing their strength and lifting their spirits. You feel at your peak, and you can travel just a bit further on this day. On this day in history, we will go over here. And there's not really much we can do, but we're ready to grab some more troops when we can. We're going to go and gather up some more resources, or resources if you prefer. As we putter about, I guess we're going to do battle with more. A group of barbarian traders have come to a magical shrine to pray for help. How ridiculous, these people have truly turned their backs on their heritage, and there is nothing you can do to help them. They'll join the wizards if given a chance. You think they will, really? I don't think they will. I think they are quite cowardly. Oh, this will be fun. Defend, 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 defend. Murder. Oh! Oh! We survived the murder. Alright, can the four of you... Yes, the four of you can. And you will clean up your mess. There it is. 146 are gone. You come across the Shrine of Magic Thought. Hypnotize. We do not have the appropriate level of wisdom, therefore we cannot utilize it to its fullest. I don't know how we'd stack up against a pack of rocks right now, so leaning toward not taking that fight just yet. However, up here I would like to purchase my war machine. Thank you. And now he's got... Okay, alright, so it's good, it's good. Oh, we see things happening on the other side. It is not going to be glorious in any way, shape, or form. Cliff's Nest! Yay, we have rocks on our side now. We can drink our juice with rocks in it. It's going to be a glorious, sweet, sweet, nice thing. Alright, I am ready to face you. And you will perish for your transgressions, sirs. Alright. You're dead, and you're probably close to dead. I didn't think you'd actually die. Well, we can't very well let you come and hit anybody, so... Alright, so that'll be fine. I guess I could take the... Oh, they want to join me. Well, sure, why not? Awed by my amazing awesomeness, as they should be. Bring on the pain. Bring on the funk. Dead! Alright, so funk and pain and dead, and it's good. Alrighty, Gurns, yeah, I guess you're gonna go and do that kind of stuff there. It's gonna be fine. You got more gold to be gathering up over on this side of life. And other various things. And, yeah. Here we are. We will give you the sandstone golems, because we know inevitably, invariably, eventually, you will turn on us as well, and we cannot have that, so we must weaken you to the point of just frailty. Weaken to the point of frailty. That is the goal here. Alright, well, I'm enjoying playing Torment Tides of Numenera, but it seems like, well, anytime anybody does anything ever, anytime at all, no matter what it is, there always seems to be people who want to criticize and just, say how much superior they are, how much better they can do everything. It's fine. It happens, right? Now, there's clearly games and things that I know that I'm not very good at. And there's certain ones where, I'm fine. There's no reason to really say much. But, same thing with, what was it? Same thing with Torment as it was with Tyranny. People just seem to want to say, oh, the way you're doing it is completely wrong, and you're an idiot, and blah, blah. It's just, I don't get it. I just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. I'm doing things differently than you, just like here. Maybe you guys prefer going all magic in this particular. It would be kind of difficult to do with the Barbarians, I realize, but maybe there's something that you do differently than what I do. And you could still sit back and enjoy watching this and, be like, I would have done that differently, or, oh, he made a mistake, darn it. Well, at least he knows what his mistake was, or whatever the case, You don't need to, like, blast him or do anything like that. You guys don't really give me a lot of criticism on this series, and I appreciate that. I just don't know why everybody always seems to want to go and throw their 2 cents in, and most of the time it's not, like, a polite thing either. I'm extra cranky the last few days, so I apologize if I'm coming off overly obnoxious or just irritated. I shouldn't be, but real life stuff has been nagging at me, we'll say, and that doesn't mean my wife, by the way, folks. But just real life stuff has been getting under my skin lately, and unfortunately, some of it does carry over, and yeah, I do get, I'm human. I get agitated, I get annoyed, I get irritated. It happens. It's a thing. So just be aware that it's a thing, and accept it and move on, I guess. Oh, goody, we get to move first. Perfect. Perfection. No, I don't want lightning bolt. I want regular bolt of magic arrow. Can R3 kill the 2? Yeah. Of course it can. 600 experience. I will take it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys and gals. If you're just like I've been watching Colonel RPG playing HOMM 3, I guess the complete edition. Anyway, he's playing HOMM 3, right? He's never played HOMM 3 before. He's played a little bit of HOMM 4 and he's played HOMM 5. So I mean, he's not new to the series, but each of the HOMM games, there's a bit different with each one. Granted, overall, it's mostly the same, but, it's a bit different, especially the earlier titles. Like 2 to 3, pretty close to the same. 4, I guess, was kind of different, and 5, and then 6, 7. So really, it was 2 and 3 that are close to the same. All the other ones, just stuff that you have to learn, you have to figure out. So, watching it, while it is painful to me, and I'm clearly more experienced at it, I'm not going to go and tell him, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. If I see him doing something like ignoring the wait button, for instance, he just completely ignores that there's a wait button. And it drives me insane. It's like he doesn't know what the wait button does or how to use it. I've mentioned that he needs to learn how to use it. I don't tell him how to use it. When I give him information or criticism, I don't tell him, oh, you're doing all this wrong. It's so horrible. Blah 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 blah. I say, you know what? You're going to learn how to play the game on your own. You can, here, for instance, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. He was building things, right? So let's see here, like he would build the Ogre Fort, for instance. And then he's like, oh, I want to recruit troops. So he'd be like, alright, so we can recruit goblins from here. You can recruit wolf riders from here, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with doing that. But, he was kind of fumbling all around the city, and, I think in 2 you had to do it that way, I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, you would go to the different places, and that's how you would recruit troops. I just told him, I said, well, just for your ease of mind, or your peace of mind, or ease of execution, quality of life improvement, just go to the fort, and you can recruit all of them from there. It just makes it easier instead of you having to click around. It's more for, I would say, sorry guys, I have very specific words I'm trying to get out, and I don't know. For the Let's Play. For the Let's Play, it makes it a little bit smoother, a little bit easier to watch and everything else. And it didn't say, you're an idiot or this or that or anything like, I was kind, I just don't know why people can't be like that if they're going to say something. Then again, I'm the one doing the Let's Play. It's Let's Play, not let's sit here and listen to you guys tell me how to play. I want to play. I want to enjoy the game, experience it for myself. Maybe I do something that you have no idea about. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just completely terrible, and I'm like, well, that was bad. Alright, guys, how can I get better? And then I'll ask, and you guys can tell me. Like, I don't mind tips and hints and things, and I always preface that by saying, I do have the ability to not listen to what you guys suggest. That doesn't mean I think you're stupid or anything like that. But again, it's my playthrough. I want to enjoy and experience things on my own. I'm sorry, guys. It's one of those frustrations as of late. And, yeah. Just figured I would address it at some point. Before I let it stew and, like, boil in me and make me super rage-filled. I don't know. Overall, it's all good, but still, it is an annoyance, it is a nuisance, and it's something that irritates me. It does. As I'm sure it would to anyone. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to go and do battle with Shiva here. I don't know that we're going to win that. We probably will. I imagine we're a much higher level than Shiva is, but we'll see. Oh no, this may have been a terrible mistake. She's got ancient behemoths and regular behemoths. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's the thing, apparently. How much do we do with this? 210. Just 2 of those. I think we have to blind that guy. I feel like we're... Ooh. This is scary. This is some scary Juju Magumbo right here. I am not gonna lie. I am actually terrified right now. Oh, that's perfect. That's really good. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness that worked. I wasn't sure. I had my doubts, but no, it worked out okay. Okay, so let's see. How are we going to outdo this? This should work. It did not. This might work. It did, okay. Now this should absolutely work. And then we're going to retreat away from you. And then I'm just going to defend this time around. We're going to wait. Wait. And we're going to hit you. And it's going to leave a mark. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, I suppose I could have used a spell to maybe hit him with lightning or something beforehand. It would have hurt him, but not enough to end him. This should kill him, though. Well, that could have been really, really bad. But, in the end, it wasn't as bad as it originally looked. Man, I was worried, but again, the super high levels, they do help quite a bit. So there's that. Several Nagas, we can probably take them on. I say probably, I'm not positive that we can win. So yeah, there you go, guys and gals. I got to rant and rave a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't want to kill me now. Anytime you speak out against anybody who's doing anything ever in this day and age, it seems like everybody gets up in arms and they think you're some horrible monster. It's not the case. It's not the case, guys and gals. I don't want to just be left alone. Like that's not the case. I just don't need all the negativity. Just be positive. Just, you know, you don't have to be a jerk, I guess, is the bottom line to all this. Just be cool. Just be cool. That's pretty much it. That is it in a nutshell. Alright, pretty sure I win this fight. Pretty sure I can back away now. I can wait, and I can end you. And then, oh, of course. Well, that's not what I had in mind. Didn't anticipate the high morale. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff to gather now on the west side of life here. I suppose he can gather it. Now we're going to stay here with Gurns and see if Gurns can't just gather up troops for us. Tyraxor, you get to be the gatherer. It's day 5, so we still have some time left before the new week. And by the way, guys, I'm having a sore throat as well. It's all sorts of problems. When it rains, it pours, I suppose. Yeah, I have a sore throat. I haven't slept. It's not been a good week, but I'm feeling okay. Like, it's, as much as it has annoyed me and just, you know, there's been irritants and things aren't that bad. They're not that bad, so just keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind, folks. But I suppose that's the nature of being on YouTube. you have to have tough skin, and I do. I mean, I let a lot of crap go by, but there's certain times where it's like, come on guys, seriously, just let it go. You're not going to do anything but mildly annoy me and just look like an idiot anyway. Ridding the countryside of a hideous minotaur who made a sport of eating noblemen's knights, you are honored with the glyph of gallantry. Sweet. +1 morale. I will take the morale plus 1 attitude. Is this a two-way? It is. I sort of want to take it, because I think it could end with me maybe just like inherently winning off of it. Oh yes, please join me. But I don't know that we're strong enough to do that 100% yet. Like, we're close, but I don't think we're 100% there yet. I would like to, but I can't, which is unfortunate. Alright, back over here we need to get the Citadel and then the Castle if possible. I don't believe we can get the Castle. If we can't get the Castle and we have the resources, we will get ourselves the Behemoth's Lair next turn. And that's a two-way deal. Well, I'm curious. I want to see where this takes me. Oh, it takes me to another town that I can take. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. A large group moves slowly through the swamp ahead. Another band of those weakling villagers, my king, says one of your captains. Not worth our time, I think. You say, I'll be the judge of that. Kill them all! Oh, that is a large group of those horrible villagers of evilness and doom. Evilness is probably the wrong word, but we'll stick by our guns here. Stick to our guns? Eh, I suppose. Oh, we might even be able to take the village. A large group of peasants walk from the nearby town with their meager possessions on their back. Their mistake. They should have stayed inside the walls of the town. Your men attack. Well, if you hadn't guessed, Tarnum's kind of turned a little bit. I think it's kind of clear at this point, but in case you were blind and missed it, it seems as though Tarnum, he's seen enemies where there aren't really enemies, just people who don't want to be embroiled in battle and stuck into this current situation. Okay, they have no archers, other than, I know that's an archer, that's not what I meant. They have no tower archer type people, so there's no guaranteed damage coming my way. Huh. Oh, boo. Oh, we only did 4 damage. Never mind, we're fine. Alrighty, let's do some damage to you. Get you to come over here. I suppose our bird can probably fly over there. Not right away, though. I think first we need to finish this guy off, make sure nobody dies. Then we can just kind of wait. And just do some murder, I guess. Oh, you just made a big mistake, buddy. You died with the gate open. That is not the play. That is 100% not the play. Alright, you're dead, and you're going to follow up and die as well right now. Alright, no losses. Perfect. We're about out of time. I'd like to get to the new week if at all possible. We're close. Your scouts come to you with reports of campfires in nearby trees, possibly an army preparing for an ambush, or maybe more of those sniveling cowards who wouldn't join your army. Either way, they're in for a surprise. Mounting! You shout, attack! Sweet. So, as I guess I didn't mention, we finished up the next campaign map. It was the Necromancers, the undead, if you will, the Necropolis type people in HOMM 3 HD. So we're playing this, finishing up this map. Once it's done, we're gonna head or hop on over to HOMM 6, and then we're gonna go from there. So hopefully you're all ready, eager, and excited about that. Probably not, but if you are, fantastic. If not, well, I at least attempted. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's awkward. Ha! Ha, I say. If only our morale were high enough. Crushed. Alright, so there we go. Can't quite reach that. You're fine-ish. I suppose you could start there, maybe? Yeah, I would, but there's none there. Alright, so let's go back into the old town. We can't do the castle because we're missing stone, but we have 70 wood and no marketplace. But we have a marketplace over here. So, that being said, let's see if we can't do a little bit of wheeling and dealing and get ourselves a little bit of stone. It's going to be rough. We have to get 10 stone. I mean, that's a bit tremendous. Alright, and that should do it. I know we spent a lot of our money there, but I think it's worth it, probably. Alright, we got the castle up and running. That gives us the most amount of troops that we can get right now. We are missing the Behemoth Crag still, but that's okay. We will subsidize a little bit. So we're going to end the turn. We're going to see the new week. It is the Week of the Eagle. All dwellings increase in population. And that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I apologize for ranting and raving a little bit. I don't think it was too bad of a rant/rave, but I'm sure it still rubbed a few people the wrong way. Why is Bumpy always complain? I get that too. It's like, all we want to do is see you play. Well, it hasn't happened in a long time. I had one dude who said that a few times, and I'm just like, come on, man, settle down. I try to share stuff with my life with you guys, and most people like it. Few people don't. They're like, I just want to see you play games. I just came here for the, the let's play of this. I don't want to hear about your life. One person even said something along the lines of, if I wanted to hear somebody complain, I'd go talk to my barber. And I'm thinking, your poor barber, having to cut the hair of it's fine. Anyway, I apologize, guys and gals. I'll be on point with the next episode, and you won't have to worry about it. I just needed an outlet. I have the outlet here. Hopefully you guys are cool with it, and we'll continue doing Tarnum destroying stuff. He's becoming mentally unstable, as I'm sure you guys have already noticed. We're killing peasants, we're seeing enemies where there isn't any, and I don't know. I still really enjoy this whole line of games, the Heroes Chronicles games. It's a lot more simplistic, and it's quite a bit easier than the Heroes series, Heroes 3 and General HOMM 3. However, it still tells a decent story, and it's fun. It's still got all the HOMM 3 stuff in it, and yeah, it's just a bit more specialized and smaller and focused. So, there you have it. That's my 2 cents. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thanks for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.